Hey, hey, good people. Welcome to Miss LeAnnyaa's Third Eye 13, my granny and mama's hybrid namesake. Miss LeAnn's, my also known as SAG after name. Yaz, my Thursday born Akan day name. So LeAnn Yaz, my adopted name, living in Ghana, West Africa. And this is where you'll get my third eye view and sometimes eternal educator perspective in or about 13 minutes. 13 being my favorite number. So again, welcome in.
Welcome in again for this third and final part of Small More O, as Ghanaians would say, of my conversation with Adwoa Yeboah Davis, or Dr. Adwoa as her clients call her, a licensed clinical social worker working as a psychotherapist and life coach by telehealth to the U.S. from Ghana, where she is living her best semi-retired expat life. Okay, so enjoy it.
This is just for fun. What is something that you are perfectly okay with someone giving you the side eye for? Something you do or the way that you are that causes people to say, "Oh my God," but you're like, "Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that because that's who I am." And I think of the Mattress Firm commercials, and you may not have seen them over there, but these commercials where basically these people are in awkward positions. Like the most recent one is this guy at a party and he's double dipping. He's double dipping the guacamole. It's like licking his fingers when he eats the chips and all of that, right? So the whole point of the commercials is how do you sleep at night? So the person who's observing it is like, how do you sleep at night? And the answer, the promotion for the Mattress Firm is sleep all night long because I sleep on a mattress from Mattress Firm. So basically that. I'm just wondering what is it that causes you to have that sort of I stand in this and that's all and that's it. Yeah.
That's a really good question, and I would have to say one of my best friends, she always says I'm the most unbothered person she's ever met in life.
Okay.
And it's because of my self-confidence. I walk
Okay.
into a room and I've always been kind of like that person where like, ugh, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, and it doesn't bother me
Okay.
because I know that I am walking my path. Something that annoys me is people comparing themselves to others or
Mm,
jealousy.
mm,
Jealousy is an
mm.
emotion that I have never understood.
Okay.
It just baffles it,
Yeah.
nothing really bothers me, but that baffles me.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if
Yeah.
you are really focused on you and your path, what
Yeah.
somebody else is doing won't
Yeah.
even bother you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And
you'll
what
be
I
happy
have
to
come to go
congratulate.
ahead.
And you'll be happy to congratulate others when they have a win
Yes.
and
Yes.
know that you have your own wins. You're focused on your own wins and the wins that you're going to have moving forward.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
I've come to appreciate the difference between jealousy and envy from the standpoint of jealousy is usually based in fear around relationships in terms of like my sister is closer to my mom and I'm closer
Okay.
to my dad, how that makes the opposite person feel. But envy is that coveting type of thing, as you
Yes.
said, like believing
Yes.
that somebody has something that you
Mhm.
maybe want or
Mhm.
feel like you should have. And so I get that. And I had come to say for a while when I was teaching and I was still on this path of trying to figure out what makes my heart sing. I was saying that the only thing that I find myself envious of is someone who is leading a purpose driven life.
Mhm.
And so, but now that I feel like I'm getting closer to it, I feel like
Mhm.
my own path is
Mhm.
what I was called. And even with all the hiccups and the what can feel like a burden in the moment, but you learn later the importance of it. Yeah.
I think that, our experiences, our negative experiences are to help us be prepared for the greatness. It's like you can't enjoy the sunshine without the rain, right? And along the lines of that ideology.
Mm-hmm.
And then, also, it helps us, like I said earlier, like to gain those tools we need in order to weather the life that is ahead of us and to be able to share those tools with others and help them, create the life that's meant for them as well.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Completely
Mhm,
understand and agree.
mm,
So before we
mhm.
go, I just want to know because Brian said at the end of you all's time together that he thinks you should do a podcast, and I
Yes.
agree very much. I think your sharing your information, your time with me is reflective of being a good communicator, educator, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
But like, how are you working to get your voice out, your message out?
So actually, I have a couple of things in the works. I just spoke to my producer
Okay.
about starting podcasts. My goal
Okay.
essentially is to be the Oprah of Ghana. So
Okay.
I'm filming some podcast episodes and putting
Okay.
together a reel to show. I actually was supposed to do my own talk show with the one of the stations here, but the station had some challenges, so it didn't come to fruition. So I'm basically about to start shopping the show to some other
Okay.
stations.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I just do speaking engagements.
Okay.
Whenever I'm asked, I'm kind of the mental health person, go-to person here
Okay.
right now. So
Okay.
if anybody says, "Oh, we want to talk about mental health," I get a phone
Okay.
call.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now, what part of the country are you in, and what
I'm in Accra.
community you're in Accra?
I'm in Oyarifa,
Okay.
but I'm all over across. So I
Okay.
mean,
Got it.
I'm in the midst of all the all of the comings and goings of across. People call me a socialite, so like I know all the the people I need to know.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
I definitely have
Okay.
plenty of connections. I've been here 5 years, so
Okay.
and that's and that's one of the things too that really helps me to push the idea of like what's for you is for you, and
Hmm.
anywhere I've ever gone, I always end up landing in the right spaces.
Okay. Yeah. That part again. I feel like we're living parallel existences. I really do,
Mhm,
because
mhm.
I believe in divine appointment. How I
Yeah,
ended up there and when I came back and all of that.
yeah,
So anyway.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I also am developing my artistic side as well. When I was
Okay.
younger, I modeled and acted and
Okay.
danced. And
Okay.
so now I'm dipping my toe back into the
Creative
entertainment,
side. Got it.
creative side of myself. Yes. So
Okay.
that has also put me in the right rooms in order to kind of push forward. So I'm combining my love of mental and physical, and, all wellness, holistic
Wellness.
wellness
Hmm.
with my entertainment side. So I'm trying
Got
to
it.
bring the
Okay.
two worlds together.
Got
So
it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just the
Mm,
opposite for me. I was in Hollywood pursuing Hollywood
okay.
dreams. That's how I
Mhm,
ended up teaching.
okay.
So yeah,
Mhm,
I affirm that everything that you're working toward
mhm.
is already yours as
Yes.
your divine birthright.
Yeah.
So
Thank
thank
you.
you
Thank
so
you.
much. And
Mhm.
I would like to close as usual with namaste, which means the light within me honors the light within. So until
Namaste.
next time,
Mhm.
namaste.
So that's going to do it for now. And I affirm that you've enjoyed all three parts of our conversation and have learned just as much. And with that, I'll remind you that my biggest Third Eye 13 aspiration is to host all of my beloved thriving 13th babies. The eighth wonder of the world, Mr. Stevie Wonder, born May 13th. Auntie Whoopi Goldberg, born November 13th. And the September 13th trifecta, Miss Iyanla Van Zant, Mr. Tavis Smiley, and Mr. Tyler Perry. And my biggest professional aspiration has been to join Team Cube Vision at the direction of my beloved renegade phenomenal 15th baby, Mr. O'Shea Jackson Sr., Ice Cube, yay, yay, born June 15th. But now on the social impact side to assist with a reworking of his brilliant contract with Black America. And I thank you for touching and agreeing with me on all of this, and for liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and clicking the notification bell to be alerted. Please and thank you so much. And I sincerely appreciate that you took the time, and I affirm that, be it by divine appointment, you will the next time as well. And I release that to the source to be done. And so it is. Amen and Ashe. And I'll close with Namaste, meaning the light within me honors the light within you. And so until next time, be good, take good care, and Namaste, good people.